This is the Kava Bar Deep Dive, where we explore the vibe inside. Flip through the menu, see what's new. Read the reviews, get a clue.
You know that feeling when you hear about something cool happening right in your backyard, but you haven't checked it out yet?
Yeah, like it's out there. You just haven't had the chance to dive in.
Exactly. And today we're doing a deep dive into one of those places. In fact, it's a place that's not just making waves locally, it's getting national recognition.
That's right. We're talking about Hideout Kava and Tea Bar.
Hideout Kava and Tea Bar. They were ranked the #1 kava bar in Palm Beach County.
And number 7 in the entire country for 2025.
Nationwide. That's pretty impressive.
It is, especially when you consider it's not just one location that's doing well. They actually have multiple spots across the county that are all getting top ratings.
Yeah, like their locations in Northwood, Boynton Beach, and even right on Clematis Street, they swept the top 3 rankings for Palm Beach County.
And they even have a spot up in Stewart that's a favorite among the locals there.
So clearly they're doing something right.
Definitely. So our mission today is to figure out what exactly that is.
What is the secret sauce? What makes Hideout Kava and Tea Bar so special? What do they even offer?
Yeah, if you've ever driven by one of their locations and wondered what's the deal with this place.
We're about to break it all down for you.
So let's start with the overall concept. What are they all about?
Yeah. What kind of experience are they trying to create?
Well, from what we've gathered, it seems like Hideout is positioning itself as a non-alcoholic escape or lounge.
Okay, so kind of like a modern alternative to the typical bar scene.
Exactly. A place where you can go to relax and socialize without the alcohol.
I can see the appeal in that.
And they really emphasize that in their messaging, talking about being perfect for studying, relaxing, or just hanging out with friends.
Yeah, meeting those different needs all in one space.
Right. And the atmosphere seems to be a big part of their appeal, too.
What kind of vibe are we talking about?
Well, reviews consistently mention a chill atmosphere and super positive vibes.
Oh, you know that feeling when you walk into a place and you just instantly feel comfortable and welcomed?
Yeah, that seems to be a big part of the Hideout experience.
And it's not just about being a comfy hangout spot. They've also got some practical features, too.
Like what?
Well, for one, they offer fast internet, which is great for those who want to get some work done or study while enjoying the atmosphere.
Oh, that's smart, making it a multi-purpose space.
Definitely broadens their appeal.
And at their core, they're really aiming to be a healthier and safer alternative to traditional alcoholic bars.
That's a pretty clear message.
It is, and it's one that seems to resonate with a lot of people who are looking for different ways to unwind and connect with others.
So now that we have a better understanding of what they're all about, let's get into the specifics, like where can you actually find these hideout locations?
Yeah, where are they?
Well, the Clematis location is right in the heart of downtown West Palm Beach at 107 and Olive Ave.
Prime real estate.
It is. Then there's the Northwood location at 2417 Spruce Ave, also in West Palm.
And Boynton Beach is another one of their popular spots, though we couldn't find a specific address for that one.
And for those up north, they've got a location in Stewart at the downtown plaza.
So they've got a pretty good spread across the area.
Yeah, covering a lot of ground.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about their hours of operation, because these are pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're open late.
Like really late. The Clematis location is open until 2 a.m. Sunday through Thursday.
And they push it even later on the weekends, staying open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays.
Wow. Talk about catering to the night owls.
The Northwood location has similar hours, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. on weekends, though it's worth noting that it's temporarily closed for a remodel right now.
Oh, a remodel. That's a good sign.
It shows they're invested in keeping their spaces up to date and inviting.
Exactly. And while we don't have specific hours for the Boynton Beach location, the Stewart spot has its own schedule.
They're actually open pretty early, starting at 8 a.m.
8 a.m., so they're really covering a wide range of schedules there.
Yeah, they're open until 1 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, then 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Friday, and 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Saturday.
So whether you're an early bird or a night owl, they've got you covered.
They do, and for those looking for a good deal, they also have some pretty generous happy hour special.
Oh yeah, happy hour. Tell us more about that.
Well, at the Clematis location, it's every day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Wow, that's a long happy hour.
It is, and up in Stewart, they have 2 happy hour windows, one from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and then another one in the evening from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
So plenty of opportunities to save some money while you're exploring their menu.
Definitely. Now, speaking of the menu, let's dive into what you can actually drink at Hideout Kava and Tea Bar.
Yeah, let's start with their namesake beverage, Cava.
Cava, for those who aren't familiar, it's a drink made from the root of a plant that's native to the Pacific Islands.
And it's known for its relaxing and calming effects.
Exactly. It's often used to help ease anxiety and muscle tension.
So not like alcohol where it's about getting intoxicated.
No, it's a very different experience.
So if you go to Hideout, what kind of Cava options can you expect to find?
Well, they got a few different ways you can enjoy Cava. Like what?
They have traditional Cava shells, which is the most authentic way to experience it.
Okay.
Then they have Cava shots for those who want a more concentrated dose.
Interesting.
And they even have CBD Cava shells, which combines the effects of Cava with CBD.
Oh, wow. So they're really getting creative with their Cava offerings.
They are. And they even have a Cava ice.
A Cava ice. That's intriguing.
It does sound like a refreshing way to enjoy Cava.
So it sounds like there's some good deals to be had on Cava as well.
Yeah, at least at the Northwood location, they advertise $1 off single Cava shells and $2 off doubles every hour on the hour.
Oh, that's a nice incentive.
It is, and it wouldn't be surprising if they had similar deals at their other locations.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that Best Kava Bar specifically called out Hideout's Cava as being perfectly balanced, which is high praise coming from a Cava-focused platform.
Right, that definitely adds to their credibility.
Now let's move on to another key part of their menu, Kratom.
Kratom. Yeah, this one comes from a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia, and it has a bit of a different effect profile than Cava.
It can be a bit more stimulating.
Yeah, at lower doses, people often report feeling more energized and focused, even euphoric.
But at higher doses, it can have more of a relaxing or even pain-relieving effect.
So it really depends on how much you consume and the specific strain you choose.
Exactly.
And Hideout seems to have a pretty extensive Kratom menu.
They do. You can find it in their hot and cold teas as well as in shots.
And one of their standout offerings seems to be the Nitro Claritia.
Nitro Claritia, yeah, it's a bubbly flavored tea that combines Kratom with yerba mate and other herbs.
Sounds delicious.
It does. And they have a pretty detailed Kratom menu at their Clematis and Stewart locations.
Oh yeah, they've organized their Kratom tea mixes into categories based on the desired effects.
Like what?
Well, they have energetic options like white clarity and pineapple ginger clarity.
Okay.
Then there are focus blends like green clarity and watermelon clarity.
Interesting.
And for those looking to relax, they have choices like red claritia and blue clarity.
And they offer all of these in a variety of sizes, from medium all the way up to a whopping 60 ounces.
60 ounces? That's a lot of tea.
It is, but what's really cool is their brew station concept at the Clematis and Stewart location.
Oh yeah, the brew station? Tell me more about that.
Well, it allows you to create your own custom Kratom tea blend.
Wow, that's pretty unique.
It is, you can choose from their nitro strains. They have white nitro for energy,
Okay,
green nitro for mood and focus,
got it.
red nitro for relaxation and euphoria,
Interesting.
and then they have a gold nitro that supposedly combines all three strains.
Oh wow. So you can really personalize your experience there.
Exactly. And they have different price points depending on which blend you create.
Now, it's not just about the teas. They also have Kratom espresso lattes.
Kratom espresso lattes. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, they're available at both the Clematis and Stewart locations, and they're described as being energetic and stimulating.
Sounds like a good way to kickstart your day.
It does, and you can even customize them with any Kratom strain.
Oh, wow. So you can really fine-tune the effects.
You can, and they even have flavored options like salty caramel cinnamon, white chocolate mocha, and vanilla.
Those sound delicious.
And you can choose between a regular or strong version.
Oh, so they cater to all tolerance levels.
They do. And if you're looking for something a bit more potent, they also have Kratom extract shots.
Kratom extract shots. That sounds intense.
Yeah, they have flavors like lemon drop blue shot, Jolly Rancher shot,
Jolly Rancher shot? That sounds interesting.
and they even have a full spectrum rocket shot and a straightforward Kratom shot.
So they've really got all the bases covered.
They do. And again, some of these come in regular and strong options.
It really seems like they're trying to offer something for everyone when it comes to Kratom.
They are. And it's worth mentioning again that Nitro Claritia keeps getting rave reviews.
Yeah, one review even called it a game changer.
And they also have the Panda Tea, which is described as a bold mix of 3 Kratom strains.
So they're not afraid to get innovative with their blends.
Not at all now. Beyond the Cava and Kratom, what other drinks might someone find at Hideout?
Well, they have a variety of other beverages too.
Like
They have large teas available.
Okay.
They have herbal teas.
Good for those who prefer something a bit more mellow.
And they even have coffee for those who still need their caffeine fix.
Of course, gotta have coffee.
Right, and they have a selection of specialty drinks like the regular Claritia, mango passion fruit option.
Okay.
The Panda Tea makes another appearance here,
Interesting.
and some intriguing sounding options like Van and Strawberry Rose.
And of course, they have mocktails for those who want something non-alcoholic, but still a bit fancy.
Exactly. So they really do have a diverse drink menu.
Now, one drink that stood out to me was the K-Coke at their Boynton Beach location.
The Cake Coke, what's that?
It was specifically mentioned as being highly rated, so it might be a local favorite worth trying.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. And at the Clematis and Stewart locations, they've even gotten into crafted cocktails.
Cocktails. But they're a non-alcoholic bar.
That's right, but they're using kratom extract instead of alcohol.
Oh, wow. So they're really pushing the boundaries of what a non-alcoholic bar can be.
They have a whole list of creative sounding concoctions like strawberry mojito, mango mojito, passion fruit mojito,
Okay.
blistering devil, dizzy devil, electric devil, jolly rancher, fluffy duck blue, citrus, pina colada, gummy bear, bloody lavender.
Wow, that's quite a lineup.
It is, and just like with their lattes, these cocktails come in regular and strong versions.
So they're really catering to a range of preferences and tolerance levels.
They are now. What about food? Do they have any snacks or anything to nibble on while you're enjoying your drinks?
Yeah. Do they offer any food?
Well, the sources do mention the availability of snacks.
Sorry.
The Boynton Beach location specifically notes that they have vegan options, including vegan muffins and cookies.
Oh, that's great for those with dietary restrictions.
It is, and while we don't have specific details for the other locations, it's likely they offer similar types of Lipobite.
Yeah, I would assume. So now let's talk about the overall vibe at Hideout. What's it like to actually be there?
Yeah, what's the atmosphere like?
Well, the recurring theme in the reviews is chill vibes.
Chill vibes. Okay.
One reviewer at the Clematis location specifically mentioned that you're welcome to relax there without feeling pressured to constantly buy more drinks.
Oh, that's nice. Creates a more laid-back atmosphere.
Exactly, and they have a variety of activities to keep you entertained.
Like what?
Pool tables seem to be a popular amenity mentioned at Clematis Boynton Beach in Northwood, although it sounds like some might be pay to play.
Makes sense.
Northwood also has video games and darts. And other reviews mention things like giant Jenga, Nintendo Switch, and even chess being available.
So they've got a good mix of options.
They do. It's not just about sitting and sipping your drink. There's plenty to do.
Now, another thing that stood out to me was their events. They seem to have a lot of regular events going on.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about those.
Well, the Clematis location has a pool tournament every Tuesday, bingo on Wednesday, and trivia on Thursday, all starting at 8:30 p.m.
Oh, wow. So they really pack the week with events.
They do, and Boynton Beach also hosts a pool tournament every Thursday at 8 p.m.
So there's something going on almost every night of the week.
It seems like these kinds of events are great for building a sense of community.
Yeah, definitely helps foster a loyal customer base and create that social hub feeling.
Exactly, and the physical spaces themselves seem to be designed for hanging out.
Yeah, lounging areas and comfortable seating are mentioned at both the Clematis and Northwood locations.
And the Boynton Beach location actually just got 2 brand new pool tables.
Oh, wow. So they're investing in their spaces.
They are, which shows they're committed to providing a good experience for their customers.
Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of any business, the staff.
Yeah, the people who make it all happen.
What are people saying about the customer service at Hideout?
Well, the feedback is overwhelmingly positive.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Consistently excellent service is a major highlight in the reviews.
And it seems like they have some real standout staff members.
Yeah, at the Clematis location, multiple reviewers specifically mention staff members by name.
Like who?
People like Alexis Aiden, Keith Brad Kayla, Joshua Christina Dev, Diana and Noel.
Wow, that's quite a list.
It is. And they're praised for their friendliness, their knowledge of the menu, and their ability to make customers feel welcome.
Now, the Boynton Beach reviews echo that sentiment.
Yeah, they have shout outs for Angel Richard, who is actually the owner, and is praised for being caring and attentive. Emily, Danielle, Olivia, Sophia, F, Ava, Ariana, Archie, Devin, Nova, and Kaylee.
So it's not just one location that has great staff, it's across the board.
Exactly. They're really consistent with their customer service. And one thing that really stood out to me was the praise for the staff's willingness to explain everything to newcomers.
Oh yeah, especially since Cava can be unfamiliar to a lot of people.
Right. So having staff who are knowledgeable and patient and can guide people through the options is really valuable.
It definitely lowers the barrier to entry for those who are new to these types of beverages.
It does, however, it is worth mentioning that we did come across a couple of negative reviews regarding service.
Oh, really? Where were those?
One was at the Clematis location, specifically mentioning Diana, and another was about feeling pressured to purchase water.
Okay. And there was one negative review at Boynton Beach about the music. and a perceived expectation to keep buying things.
So while the vast majority of the feedback is positive, it's good to acknowledge that not every single experience is perfect.
That's a fair point now, beyond the events, and the staff does. Hideout seemed to cultivate a sense of community among its patrons.
Absolutely. People really seem to feel a sense of belonging there.
Oh, that's great.
People use words like home and even family when describing their experience at Hideout.
Wow, that speaks volumes about the kind of atmosphere they've created.
It does, and they're active on social media too, which helps them connect with their audience and promote events.
And it looks like Hideout is continuing to grow. They're planning to open a brand new location.
That's right. They're expanding into Western Palm Beach County, specifically the Wellington area, sometime in the summer of 2025.
So they're bringing their unique concept to even more people?
They are, and all of this success is reflected in their impressive rankings.
Yeah, being the #1 Kava Bar in Palm Beach County and #7 nationwide is no small feat.
It's not, and they've got the numbers to back it up.
Yeah, what are the stats?
Well, they have a near-perfect average rating of 4.9 stars from over 555 reviews overall.
Wow, that's a lot of positive feedback.
It is the Clematis location, has really strong reviews, but the Boynton Beach spot stands out with a perfect 5.0 star rating from over 222 reviews.
Wow, perfect score.
And even the Northwood location before its remodel had a solid 4.8 star rating.
So clearly they're doing something right across all their locations.
They are, and it's especially impressive that all three of their Palm Beach County locations, Northwood, Boynton Beach, and Clematis Street, swept the top 3 spots in the county rankings.
That's a complete domination of the local Kava Bar scene.
It shows a consistent level of quality and customer satisfaction across the board.
So to sum it all up, what are the key takeaways from our deep dive into Hideout Kava and Bar?
Well, they offer a truly unique non-alcoholic social experience.
Okay.
They have a diverse range of Cava and Kratom options, along with a variety of other beverages.
And they got that chill, welcoming atmosphere.
Exactly. They offer engaging activities, they foster a sense of community through regular events, and they're consistently praised for their exceptional customer service.
And their top rankings are a clear indication that they're doing something special.
Definitely now, if you're still curious about Hideout Kava and Bar.
And want to know why they're so highly regarded.
Hopefully this deep dive has given you a better understanding of what they're all about.
Yeah, they're offering more than just drinks. They're creating an experience.
An experience that clearly resonates with a lot of people.
And that brings us to our final thought for you.
Considering all that Hideout Kava and Bar offers.
The relaxation, the focus, the social interaction.
And their status as the best in Palm Beach County.
What aspect of this experience sounds most appealing to you?
And how might a non-alcoholic social space like this fit into your own life?
Whether you're looking for a new way to unwind, focus on work, or connect with friends in a different kind of environment.
It's worth considering what role a place like Hideout could play in your own routine.
Definitely food for thought.
It is.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Hideout Kava and Bar.
And until next time,
stay curious.
Every bar has its own tale, from the vibe to the Cava pail. We'll sip slow, let worries fade. In each episode, a new escapade. Dive in deep.